What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. We are one day away from the next Multiversus tech test, the next playtest. Check your emails. Invites actually got sent out yesterday, and they should be being sent out today as well. Keep an eye on the Multiversus official Twitter, because they will tweet out once all the invites have been sent out. So they'll keep you up to date. Once they send out the tweet saying all the email or all the invites have been sent out, just check your email just in case. I mean, I checked my email and I still don't have anything, so it is what it is, right? I didn't get into the first one. If I don't get into this one, I'm in the exact same situation I am right now. Okay, I guess I can move on with my life. Well, I know there's going to be an open beta for console players and all that stuff later down the road, and then I can enjoy it then. That's fine. Do I want to be in this one? Absolutely. But, that kind of raises the question, what's going to be in the playtest? What's a part of it? Well, we got somebody asking that question on Twitter here, right? Ask it, Tony. Will the upcoming test feature anything new in it besides obvious gameplay changes? That's a good question. Is there going to be new characters, new stages, new game modes? Is there a story? What's going to be new in it? And the obvious answer from Tony is, I'm not prepared to reveal that yet. It's still under NDA. You can't just give away that information. So it's an obvious statement, right? And look, let's talk about that just real quick, right? Would you honestly think they're going to have new character? I don't know I don't know if we have 13 officially revealed characters right now. I don't know if all 13 were actually in the first playtest. Could have been 5, 10, or all of them. I have no idea. But say all of them were in the playtest, right? Say all 13 of them were in there. I'm assuming all of them are going to come back again, and they've been tweaked, because that's what they've been learning and, doing since then. So are you going to add a new character, even though you haven't officially announced them yet? Because then they will run the risk of having that completely spoiled. Character A gets revealed, and then somebody will leak this information. Somebody will be weird enough to try to do that and go, well, I made a fake account, or I made a second account that I don't care about. They ban your IP address, not just your account. So if you're going to risk, it's already happened from the first test. There's people on Twitter and Reddit and going on all about it, like, oh yeah, I actually got like permaban from this, so don't risk it. It's not worth it in the end. But whatever's in the playtest, just find out when you play. Hopefully you get in, because some of us won't. Now, another interesting sort of question here has to do with patch notes, as in what was changed from the first playtest to the second. And again, this still kind of falls under the NDA. You can't talk about it. It's a decent question to ask, though, because it would be cool to see what has been changed. Maybe it's a big maybe. They'll tell us, off in a few months, once the game's closer to release, maybe they'll tell us. But that's basically what somebody said. Hey, will there be any patch notes detailing what was changed from the first test to the second one? Tony says, hi, no formal patch notes this time. Reasons are there will be many new players joining for the first time, and the notes will seemingly be meaningless, because they're picking up a character for the first time, and they didn't get to experience the first version of the character. So it's like, well, what does the first version matter if I'm only getting to play version number 2? So the patch notes, Tony kind of said, for this time around, are, well, like you said, they're kind of meaningless, and I get that, right? When you haven't been able to test the first part of it, and then you just start with version 2, it's kind of like, all right, whatever happened before now, I don't know if it was better or good, or some people might be confused with it. I think he even kind of says that, but yeah, so no patch notes. We're not going to get to officially know anything that was changed unless you played in the first one and the second one, and you took and remembered extensive details and all these notes that you just remember. This move acted like this, and on frame 3, this move, whatever. If you remember that sort of stuff, then, I'm sure you'll probably, if you participate in the second one, I'm sure you're going to remember all that stuff, and, good for you. That'd be fun to see. I would love to see patch notes just to kind of see how characters progressed from each version, but that's probably more of a maybe early access to full release to post-launch. Those are the kind of, maybe that's the time frame when we'll start getting actual patch notes and stuff like that. I love patch notes. Seeing what gets changed, that's some of the coolest things. And especially with how well that they've been interacting with the community, engaging our feedback. And that's kind of the main point of the playtest again. They need our feedback. So if you get in, please give them feedback. Whatever it might be, positive or constructive criticism, whatever it is, just give them feedback. But yeah, this time, no patch notes. We're not going to get to know what changed, but I think that just kind of, it makes sense. And last but not least, we got another question, but this time it's about the playtest. And I made a video about this just yesterday, honestly, which was kind of funny. So somebody here, Bed10 from Multiversus, is asking, hey Tony, after the playtest, are you going to focus on the second trailer, which we do know is a thing, which we do know is coming at some point? There's no date given for that, but we know it's coming because there's people in countries that will not be able to be a part of the playtest. There's people even in the countries that are partaking in the playtest that won't get invited. So will we get a second trailer to see, you know, just something, another little game, another 30-second gameplay clip, whatever it might be? Are we going to get something? And Tony does tell us, yes, we plan on releasing some material, so that's good news, right? They will release it. I mean, that's kind of what we're expecting, but it's good that we have confirmation nonetheless. We're going to release materials. No promises on the time frame, but we'll try to get something out soon. And like I mentioned in yesterday's video, the playtest ends on March 7th, which I believe is a Monday, because is March 5th? No. Yeah, March 5th is a Friday. No, Saturday. No, yeah, Saturday. Whatever. March 7th is a Monday, regardless. And based on the first playtest, the time frame from when the playtest ended to when we got that 30-second gameplay clip was only 2 days. But since this playtest is a lot longer than the first one, I imagine maybe an extra week after the playtest ends, maybe then we could. So middle of March, we'll say middle of March, maybe start expecting or thinking about getting, or that we might get a new gameplay teaser reveal, something, maybe a new character reveal, something like that. But that's middle of March is my guess for the time frame. But they do plan on releasing some material, so that's cool to know. Something is coming. News is coming about the game, so it's not like we're just sitting in the dark going, they're not telling us nothing. I seen that the other day. I was like, are you kidding me? They're not. What do you mean they're not telling us anything? Tony's literally telling us everything he possibly can about the game without getting in trouble. There is news out there. You just kind of got to know where to look. So, yeah, otherwise that is going to be it for today. Anybody that does get invited, I sincerely hope you enjoy the playtest and just have fun. Just have fun. 10 days. I still haven't. I mean, maybe it shows up. Maybe it shows up in my email after this. I don't know. But I got to keep checking. But either way, that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. And go enjoy Multiverses.